Hello and welcome along and welcome back to No Man's Land. We have headed up to the shop today to start off with because this tractor is in need of some repair. So we are going to have to get some money in to do that. I think it's going to cost us about £3,000 to do that. As a result, I need to get a little bit of extra cash in. So what we're going to do is, first thing is we're going to drop this mower off and actually sell the mower. Unfortunately, I won't be able to repair it before I sell it because I'm in the red by 560. Actually, I think I might be able to. Let's give this a try. So let's repair that for 22. Yes. Brilliant. So it will let me repair even if I'm in the red. But I can now sell this mower for 8,278. And the reason why I'm selling this is so many of you told me this should not be mounted on the back. This is a front-facing mower. So yeah, I am caving to this because we have a new option here for this. So we now have £7,739 to play with. Let's go and see what we've got in the shop as far as mowers go. Anything on offer? No, just a D9 4000 cedar. So we want to have a look under mowers, and these came on the mod hub. Now I think this would be a great thing for our farm. We cannot afford it at the moment, but yeah, I quite like that batwing mower. What I want though, I think, is one of these Nova discs. Now I'd really love this one at 3.5 meters, but it is 8,500. We don't have that money. We can get the Nova Disc 305 at 7,200. And just to show you why I wanted to do this, this has a 3 meter working width on it. Our old one had a 2.4. So we've got an extra 60 centimeters to work with on this. So this is going to do the job quicker and costs considerably less. So, yeah, I think we want to go with this one. Really quite nice, this. We can put the green Protein logo on it on front and back, I think. No point in not having it on there. Swath plate. I'm not sure what the swath plate does. I think we'll add it in and we'll see where they go. Yeah. Tank and weight settables. Where does that change? Okay, that changes there. So only tank, nothing, both, and only weight balls. Okay. We'll go with nothing because I don't want to overweigh my tractor. It tends to wheelie anyway. Main color, we've got yellow rubber or yellow plastic. We're going to leave it as the yellow rubber. And the same with design. We got that on there. Where's that change? On there. So I'm going to do this all yellow to fit in with our overall aesthetic on the farm of the red and yellow setup. And we will buy this. Yes, please. Perfect. So, brand new mower that we've got on the farm to go with our tractor. And yes, we are going to have to run this tractor until we can actually repair it. I'm hoping that we're not going to hit the bottom of the repair setup on here before we can actually get it done. Connect up the cables and everything. Fold up our brand new mower. There it goes. And yeah, that's cool. We are nicely set up to go and do some new mowing. And we've got a wider mower for less money. Pretty perfect, I think. So driving back, I can see the swath plate on the underside of this. This should push this more into a swath. Will maybe actually save us time when we're doing the work. We may be able to just go straight away and bail this if we're lucky. So I'm really intrigued to see if that makes a difference. If it does, then we'll be able to sell that windrower we've got and get a little bit more money back, which would be even better. So yeah, it's going to be a case of seeing how we play around with that. And I'm quite pleased to be getting a cut out of this grass field this quickly. It means we're going to have enough time to go with the roller on it next day. We should be able to get out there with that and do the work with that and get this field done post mowing and rowing and and silage bale creating. Interesting sound we have on there, and look at that. That is creating a great swath for us to go and use and to go and immediately bale up. So this replaces not just our mower, but our windrower as well. We no longer have a need for the windrower on this farm, which is really something quite cool. I'm so pleased by that. That makes... Wow! I didn't even know this had that ability, and that is just absolutely cracking. We do have an issue, it seems, though, now with trees that are a little bit close to the edge of our field. Whereas before, we had the tractor just going straight round behind. Now we've got the mower going straight round behind the tractor. Now, of course, we have trees in the way as we're sitting off the edge of the field. Maybe in future it might be wise to turn and go round the field the other way on the first cut. What do you guys think? Should we be driving on the grass that we are going to be cutting in the next round? Or do you think that there's no issue with that? And actually, we might as well do everything on the field, especially if it means that we can go right up to the edge in the way that we are here with this field at the moment. Oh, wow. I love this little mower. This is so good. It is. It's working absolutely brilliantly. We are... yeah, it's swathing everything up, so I'm not going to have to go around with the windrower. We are getting through this really quickly. It's a nice extra bit of width as well. It's not the biggest one we could have got, but it is doing a grand job of it. And yeah, it is going to make doing this job so much easier. Of course, when we come to do the hay at the end of autumn, or mid to late autumn, what we are going to find is that we've got to take the swather off. But then that's why we have our workshop. You know, we can, having bought it with the swather on, it's very easy to take it off. And yeah, we can go from here, and I'm going to get rid of the windrower. We just don't need it. We're not using it for when we're doing crops, and we're not going to be using it for doing grass work anymore. It's absolutely perfect. So I'm recording this on Tuesday, and it's a few hours after the new DLC has been announced, which I'm actually really looking forward to. We've got the olive farm, the vineyard that we're creating on the Old Stream farm, which is going to be absolutely perfect for the equipment that's in the DLC. But more than that, I think a lot of people, certainly in these early hours, have missed that the equipment, the small tractors that are in the DLC, are going to be absolutely perfect for the kind of work I'm doing now, and the kind of farm I'm creating now. They are small. Several of them are reverse drive, so are brilliant for front mounting a mower or rear mounting a mower like the one I've just sold, and using them on a map like this. Yeah, I think that there's a great potential for them on a small dairy farm, or a small sheep farm, or just a farm where you're starting out and you're starting by doing a load of grass work and a load of baling and things. 95 horsepower, which is what a lot of the tractors in the pack are. Absolutely perfect for you know, for doing stuff with a small round baler, or even the small massy baler. Yeah, I think it's quite exciting. I'm looking forward to trying it out and seeing how I do on certainly the Old Stream Farm series. Whether we'll still be on No Man's Land when the DLC comes out, I don't know. But certainly, I think the tractors might be something that's useful on this map if we are. So we'll see where we are at the time, I think. This mower does screech a little bit. But otherwise, yeah, I can't fault this. This is perfect. I think we're going to go and sell the windrower and be done with it. We don't need that anymore. We can just, even if it costs us a little bit of money to remove the swather from this, this has already proved itself. Absolutely, this has already proved itself. I am so impressed by this mower. I did not expect this to be as good as it is. I thought it would be a mower about the same size as the one we already had, that would do the same functionality and would just make things a little bit more realistic having it. We don't need it. Well, we don't need our windrower anymore. It's just completely replaced it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to park this here. It's going to block... Oh, no, we can park it in front of the lake for a minute. So we'll fold it down and lower it. And then we should be able to remove it. Like so. There we go. And, yeah, I'm just going to nip up to the shop quickly. Ooh, we might have to reverse this out a little bit because we've got a bag of fertilizer in the way. But yeah, we'll pick this up and we'll take this down to the shop. And I think this is probably going to be... Is this going to be enough on its own to pay for repairs to the tractor? Let's not hit the fertilizer with it though first. Right, I'm going to take this down to the shop because I think this might be worth a little bit of cash. It's a pity I hadn't realised we didn't need this windrower earlier because... We could have got the bigger mower as a result, but never mind. I think a 3-meter mower is pretty good for what we have on the farm. I mean, it's done that field fairly quickly. We're not doing any of our fields as giant fields. So let's detach the PTO and move this out. Is this going to be enough to repair our tractor? Am I actually going to be able to do this without going any further today? It's worth 3,400. If I repair it, 3,475. Right, let's sell that. Yes, okay. Now, if I could repair my tractor today, that would be great. We've got 405,000. Sorry, 4,500 to play with. Let's have a look. How much is my tractor going to cost to repair? 4,000. Oh, really? We still can't repair this today. As much as I want to, we still can't repair the Massey today. So, we still got to do this work. We still got to get this tractor doing a little bit more before we can get it into the repair shop. But, yeah, ever so slightly annoying. Let's go and get this... Well, let's go and get this grass baled up, and then we can get it wrapped as well. And hopefully, we'll get some money off it in a couple of days, and can get this tractor repaired because we really need to get this tractor repaired. So our baler is just inside the shed here. I'll reverse up to that. There we go. We really, really need to get, I think, something to clean our equipment. At the moment, it's just... everything in the farm, including our combine, is just really dirty. And needs sorting. We do need to go and mulch our 2 other fields. But to be perfectly honest, a lot of that we can start doing in the autumn. Looking at turning our fields around, mulching them, and getting them sorted. The one thing we are going to have to do is roller this field next time, because we need to roller this field before the grass starts growing, because if we don't do that, we're going to end up with a whole load of grass growing and then sending it back to this stage. So yeah, we're going to have to get our roller out and get this field rollered. We might get to that today if we're lucky, but I think it's probably going to be a case of next time rolling this field and mulching the other 2 sorghum fields up the top there. And then I've got to decide what crops we're going to put in next year, because if we're going to put something else in other than sorghum, I need to work out exactly what it is and when we're going to plant it, because around about now is when we need to be planting canola. Yeah, so canola, if we're going to do that next year, that needs to be being planted now. So maybe, actually, our 2 fields that had barley in this year, we can get them ploughed and replanted with canola within, a very short period of time would be good. So, yeah, if we can't get them replanted next game day, we're going to want to get them replanted in September if we're going to try and get canola on the farm next year instead of doing more sorghum. Now, I think last time we did this field, we ended up with 8 bales off it. We are coming to the end of the first headland, and we already have 4 bales off this field. That is really good. That is looking like we're going to have a very good, solid time and income off this field from this. And that's because it's been fully rolled and it's been fully fertilized and everything before we did the grass on here this time. So it's going to make a big difference to this field to be fully set up like this. Do notice that this baler must be fairly heavy on the back of this tractor, or it's fairly back heavy on this tractor because it keeps lifting the tractor and sort of send it careening off in various directions if you're not careful, especially when it hits a pile of grass like that. So yeah, there's a little something strange happening with the weight distribution here, but we are still pulling in a really good number of bales, and these still do work fairly well together, these 2 bits of kit. How many bales we're going to get off here, though, is anybody's guess. We could get as many as 10 or 12. That would be really something. And this here is our 8th bale, so I think we're already surpassing the number of bales off this field that we had last time. The difference that fully fertilizing and rolling and mulching and, well, rolling and mulching on the grass is roughly the same thing, but you know what I mean. The going through and doing everything that we need to do on a field to get it to the top has given us a really big boost on the grass on here, and I couldn't be happy about that. That is just absolutely perfect. We're gonna be getting probably 12 bales at least off here, which is brilliant. I'd be surprised if we don't get another 4 bales off here. That would actually surprise me at this point with the rate at which this is filling up. And yeah, with 12 bales, I will be really happy, especially I think as the price goes up at this time of year, and we start seeing more money per bale than we have been before. And each of these bales is 3,500 litres. That is going to be worth for silage. We're looking at a couple of days to do this. So where's silage on my list? There we go. Silage is at 290 at the moment. So we're looking at, at least 1,000, at least about £1,000 per bale, which is brilliant. That is absolutely great. So I'm very happy about that. We will easily be able to pay for the repairs to our tractor after a couple of days, and hopefully the tractor can hold out until we are in the position where we can get the repairs on it. It is currently, we are fairly deep into the orange. It's going to be a tough one. I really, really wish I wasn't having to push the tractor as far as I am, but don't really see that I've got much choice. If we don't get the money in from this, we've either got to borrow it or do we have we do have some produce actually out by our greenhouse, so we may be able to sell that, but I think it's only a thing of tomatoes at the moment. So yeah, whatever way I look at it, I need to get 600 pounds, sorry, to repair this tractor. And every day I leave it, that price is going to go. The amount of money I need is going to go up because obviously we have our loans and things to cover. But yeah, I just don't have the money right now to sort the tractor out. We definitely could have done this better today. I could have bought the slightly smaller mower, sold everything a little bit earlier, and yeah, repaired the tractor first before we went any further. The ability to not be in the situation we're in was very much there, and I missed it because I didn't know the functions that were available on that mower, which is annoying. I had to experiment first. Anyway, we are okay. I think we should be okay. It's how much this tractor is going to end up costing to get repaired. That's what worries me. As we get further and further into that needs repair part. But I think we might have got all of the grass. Yep. So there we go. Let's lift it up. And we'll take this back. Yeah, we're not great. This is very much not advised. Something I also need while I'm here. Let's detach that and those. There we go. Is this. We need fuel. Let's see if we can fill up from here. We can. We've not got a huge amount left. Yeah, we've got about 90 litres. It's going to be enough for about half a tank in our tractor, I think. Oh, a little bit more. Nearly 2/3. So that's good. What we need to do, though, is switch over to our wrapper and get this stuff wrapped now. I was trying to think, is it possible to load up one of these bales into the back of the truck and go and sell them and get the tractor repaired that way? Not really. The only thing that we've got to sell at the moment is the stuff that we've got in the silo. I really want that to make as much money as I can. The alternative, as I mentioned, is over here. And that is one thing of strawberries and one thing of tomatoes. Hang on. Can we sell one thing of strawberries and one thing of tomatoes? How much is that going to bring me in? So tomatoes, so that would be enough. That absolutely would be enough. Right. So, change of plan. What we're going to do is just park this on this field here quickly. Disconnect those. And we're going to go and get the forks on this and load up our truck with those 2 bits of produce. Because that's worth about 600 pounds between those two. That should be barely enough, I think, to get us repaired. Let's just have a look. How badly is this? 4,800. Oh my lord. Every time I go to repair this today, it's just a little bit out of our reach. That's crazy. We just got to keep doing what we're doing. I just... had I done that, had I sold those when we had the... when we were in the position, then it would have been fine. Instead, I've just got to keep on pushing the tractor. So we didn't quite get 12 bales out of here. We got 11 bales and 2/3 of a bale. Which is, yeah, slightly annoying. We should make about £1,000 a bale. So we're going to make easily enough to get the tractor repaired. But it's going to take 2 days for these to ferment. So that's not great from our point of view. We're going to have a couple of days where we're going to need to get it sorted. I'm kind of hoping that at the end of this day, we might end up with some more strawberries. If we're lucky, there'll be a pallet of strawberries there. We can take those to get sold, and that will give us enough money to get this tractor repaired. I'm not convinced, but maybe, just maybe. I think it's going to cost us about 5,000 to get it repaired. So we need to be making about £1,000 in order to do it. We've sold the front 3-point. We've sold the we've sold the windrower. We've done everything we can. It's just have not done the right things at the right time. And that's the important thing. Had we done the right things at the right time, we would have been absolutely fine today. And we didn't. And as a result, I don't know where this is going to leave our tractor. I think I've just realized something, and it's going to make this video really interesting, because anybody who has reached this point in the video is either going to be frantically editing a comment or is going to have not put a comment and has been waiting to the end of the video. We established something at the beginning of this video that has made pretty much everything I've been worrying about completely unfounded. When we went and sold our old mower, we were in the minus figures, and we were able to repair our old mower before we sold it. I don't think we need to have the money in order to actually repair this tractor. I think we can repair this tractor. I think we just repair it. And it's going to be something we're going to have to test. We've only got 3 more bales to go. But once we've done it, once we've got these done and moved, we're going to go and test that. We're going to go and see if we can actually just repair this tractor without actually needing to have the full funds to do it. So, final bale wrapped. And we just need to drop it off. There we are. Back it up. Not bad. And removing an entire step with that mower has been brilliant today. So very, very pleased with that. And now we're going to go and finish this off and see if really I have been worrying over nothing. Because if that's the case, I'm going to laugh. Because that's a little bit ridiculous. We'll get our wrapper back to our shed, though, and get it parked up. And then, hopefully, we might be able to get this tractor repaired. And not have to worry about the state it's going to be in going into the much heavier ploughing and reseeding that we've got coming into the autumn. So, let's reverse it up. Like so. Yeah, there we go. I love the echoey sounds that you get in FS22 when you drive into a shed. Just absolutely wonderful. Park this here. Will it repair it? Yeah, it will. 5,000. Oh, my Lord. 5,018. Right down to the bottom. What percentage is this tractor on, actually? Let's have a look. 1%. We've taken the Massey Ferguson down to 1% before we repair it. So, repair. Yes. There we go. Minus 1,013 into the black. But, into the red, sorry. But, at least our Massey is fully working. And at least we know in a couple of days we'll be able to sell a single silage bale and get ourselves out of this financial problem. What a lot of worrying over nothing. Anyway, we're going to leave this here for today. So all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. And let us know if you were screaming. You can repair it anyway in the comments. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.